In this tutorial, we will show you how to add items to a list. For this example, we will go over here to Connections and we'll go to our newsletter to see the Advent newsletter and the list of editions down below. So obviously the first thing we always do, go up here to Edit Page, and we'll click on Edit Page. Then click on our friendly purple button in the middle. Wait for both sides of the page to load. And we'll see down here if we hover over which portion controls these newsletter lists down here. So currently we have 2 lists and we have room for 2 more over here. So say for example if we wanted to add more lists here before March 14th, we can actually drag these over if we'd like. So grab this January 31st through January 3rd list, drag it over to the 3rd one. That'll put it into the 3rd column, as you'll see on the right hand side. And we could do the same thing with the list from February 14th to March 14th. Drag that over as well. So you'll see now we have a nice open spot here that we can add our most recent additions. So what you could do, you could immediately go in here and start clicking on this, and I'll show you how to do that. Or actually the easiest way that I would recommend would be to go ahead and hover over this little icon here that looks like 2 pages, and you can copy that page. What that'll do is that'll copy it, and you'll see that it'll have 2 versions of the same thing over here. Then you can just go ahead and grab this list and drag it into that first column. So now you have 2 identical columns here set up side by side, but all of the formatting is already set up for you in the page. So all you'll need to do at this point is to go over here where it says Lists and click on it. And you'll see here that each item is set up as its own individual link and PDF. So what you could do is go ahead and click on any of these to edit them. Currently this is opened up in the code. You'll see here where it says code. This is the HTML code. If you're not familiar with that, that's fine. All you'll need to do is click on the little button that says Visual, and that'll take you just to the basic sort of WordPress look that you can recognize just from even Microsoft Word itself. So what we're going to do is we can go in here and update the date. Say we want to make this one May 5th, for example. And so what it's showing is when you're hovering over it, this shows the actual link that's already connected to it. We can go in and break that link by clicking on the Remove link right here. Then from that point, what we will do is we will go into your Constant Contact account that you already have set up where your e-newsletters are produced, and you'll copy the link from the web page version of your newsletter. So for example, if I go over here, actually just I'll go to an entirely new page just so I can show you. Go to our Connections, our newsletter. So if we go over here to the January 31st e-news and click on that, it's taking us to your web page version of your newsletter that you created in the past. And so what we're going to do is we're going to grab that URL that's up here in the address bar, and that's what we're going to create as the link. So for example, if I wanted that one, I could go ahead and copy that, go back to our newsletter. I'm going to highlight what I want to copy or what I want to link to. Go up here to the little link chain, that's a little chain link where it says Insert Edit Link. I'll click on that. That little pop-up thing will go there, and we will insert our link right there, and then hit the little blue arrow to apply. And you'll see down here that now it is orange just like the rest of them. Again, what we want to do is want to go in here and save the page for that. If you're not ready to save the page, you can go back and hit cancel, but you can also hit the little arrow back and it'll just take you back to the list of the things we were. So right now our page is still not saved, but we haven't lost anything yet either. If you'd like to get rid of one of the copies, all you need to do is hover over it, and you'll see over here there's a little trash can also that you can just hit delete. So if we want to delete all those right there, we could do that. And now I'm going to show you how to add an item, as I mentioned before. So say we already have the May 5th, 2019 e-news. We can add an item, and we'll put in our content, May 12th, 2019 e-news. And then we would just do the same thing, highlight it, go to the link, paste in our URL, hit the little blue arrow, and you'll see down here that now it shows the May 12th, 2019 e-news is there. So again, then you would just go ahead and hit Save Page, and you've updated your list. That's all there is to it, to update a list, such as the Advent e-newsletter.